Carlsbad Caverns National Park, which is our second national park of our adventure. It's a little bit windy, but we're getting ready to go on the hike. It is about a mile down, he said, but he said it is quite the hike down. So we're gonna hike it. I'm so excited. So we're gonna take you down into the cave. You excited to go in the cave, Wes?
Yes, you can go to helmets.
You even got some helmets. Yeah, we had some nice friends at our last campsite that we made friends with them, and they had just recently been here, and they had purchased these hats.
And they said, "Hey, this is the perfect chance for us to unload these things that we're going to be carrying around for the next week."
But no, so it's good for us, and then we will pass them along to another family who's coming here. So that's fun. The kids pointed out this little thing at the entrance of the cave looks like a heart.
I just got splattered by water, but we are here in the cavern, and it is crazy. The lighting is clearly maybe not the best, but this cavern is so cool, and I'm really excited that we have it all to ourselves. We've heard horror stories of people coming and not being able to really stop and read the things, and even still with my kids in here, it's kind of loud. Like sometimes then they get loud and they get excited, they get kind of loud, and the sound just carries because the acoustics are amazing because you're in a cave. But to think that there could be hundreds or thousands of people down here too would definitely make it a different experience. And so come during this time when it's like not tourist season and it's a lot less crowded. Pretty awesome. Stay here.
That's way cool. This one's called a whale's mouth.
And it does look like a whale's mouth.
That is really cool.
But
it is so quiet. Like, what did it say? It's 56 degrees in here,
Yeah,
so it feels really nice.
And I think that we made the right choice of saying that we were going to go down and then take the elevator up.
Yeah.
We've seen several people that either made the choice to go down and go back up hiking. I think they're going to regret it.
I think we're losing our children.
Probably. It was developing weekly acidic groundwater permeated cracks or joints in the limestone. Many holes formed.
I'm pretty sure this is the coolest walk to a bathroom I've ever had. We have made it down to the base where I think it's called the big room is, and I definitely suggest if you are physically able and have the time to actually take the hike down instead of the elevator. Like I said, if you're able to. I feel like we would have missed so much, but now we're gonna head into the big room, the great room. I'm not really sure what it's called. I'll have to see, but we're gonna head in there. We're waiting on Spencer, who is refusing to walk any further, working on some Junior Ranger stuff.
Are you guys doing your Junior Ranger stuff?
If you look, yeah, there's the sign right there. If you look in the water, it's dripping, but you can see it says Mirror Lake. That is cool.
The massive slab of sparkling white rock in front of you is hydrated calcium sulfate or gypsum. Deposits here measure up to 15 feet thick.
So we, look, 700 feet. We're gonna go up 700 feet to get it up there. No. All right, 700 feet, you ready?
You have a favorite type of formation to look at down there, Nora?
I like that.
Yeah, aren't those pretty? Mm-hmm. So I'll have you all put your right hands up just like you did at Hot Springs.
Good job, right hand.
Repeat after me. As a Junior Ranger, I promise to teach others what I learned today and help explore and protect my national parks for the future. Congratulations, you two. There you go.
So we are at 5,489 feet. And this is what it looks like up here. It's so pretty. So we finished at Carlsbad Caverns. So how many people did the Rangers say visit every year?
I think he says like 4.
It shows on here.
Ooh!
It shows
GoPro down. GoPro down.
All right, so we talked to the park ranger. How many people did he say?
He said 400,000 to 500,000 people come through annually.
Here at
park,
Carlsbad, yeah.
And so this is obviously a very slow season, and they said that often that the
My ear just popped.
her ear popped.
Yeah.
He said that often in the the peak times, like when schools are out, when there's a 3-day weekend, those kinds of things, that it picks up majorly and it gets a little bit more crazy.
A fun fact: Matt got yelled at by a park ranger.
I did not get yelled
Yes,
at.
he got in trouble. Okay, Matt got in trouble by a park ranger.
No, I didn't get in trouble.
Yes, you got in trouble by a park ranger.
I wouldn't define.
Yes,
trouble.
he told you. So there was one part of the Junior Ranger program where they ask, where you talk to a ranger, interview a ranger, and towards the end of it, Matt was asking a question, and apparently he was a little bit too loud in his question because
Quiet voice.
he interrupted Matt.
Quiet
and said,
voice.
oh, please you need to use a quiet voice. Or Matt got in trouble for being a little too loud. But the reality is, it was really nice. It was really quiet in there, and I understand they do have to make sure that it's quiet.
Well,
so.
there was moments where we sat there and just stopped, and in between our kids, well, there's an animal. There's some deer up there.
Where?
Up in that cave.
Can you get it? What is it?
What, right there?
It's like mountain goats or something. That's rude.
At first I thought those were deer, but now,
Yeah, they're definitely not.
upon closer inspection, not deer. It's like a mountain goat or...
We found some mountain goats, so we had to pause and watch them.
So-
But what were we talking about?
The mountain goat.
So the Junior Ranger program, it was pretty good here. I would say it was a little bit more extensive than the Hot Springs Junior Ranger program, but at Hot Springs there was just one Junior Ranger booklet. Here they had 3 different ones based on age. They had one for 0 to 6 years old, 7 to 12, and then 12 to 18. So like Nora and Wesley's Junior Ranger requirements were slightly different. So that was fun. So they officially became Junior Rangers at their 2nd national park. We are now headed back to our campground. We're staying at, I think it's Brantley Lake State Park. We may have to find a grocery store on the way there though, because getting groceries on the road, I'm learning. I'm learning. So Carlsbad is a really well-known national park, but there's actually another national park down here that I didn't know about until we were coming down here, and it's actually across the border into Texas, and it is Guadalupe Mountain National Park, and it's only like a half an hour south of Carlsbad, but that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out their ranger program for the kids and to take a small hike. I will say Carlsbad, the park itself was really nice, but the drive there was just, it wasn't really much of a drive there. The drive here is really pretty. So a little bit about Guadalupe Mountain National Park is it has El Capitan, which is not the
one in Yosemite.
Yeah, not the El Capitan in Yosemite. They have their own El Capitan. This is a little over 8,000 feet in elevation. It is 3,000 feet from like the base of it. High winds area. There are a lot of warnings for high winds down here.
What, Spencer? Oh, look at this, Spencer. Look at the lizard.
But
It is so windy, isn't it? Super windy. We're gonna get blown over. It is so windy. We're not gonna be able to use any audio from it.
The soap and shampoo were made from fresh.
Probably entirely you won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. But this is the, I think, Piney Trail. Hi. You need to do this one. Draw a picture. So what it says is, imagine that you had to survive here without any of the modern stuff we have now. What could you use for shelter? Clothing, tools. Try to come up with some way that you could use the plants and animals you have to survive here. Draw a picture of the plants or animals and write down their possible uses below. What about a food? What would you eat out here?
Ladybug.
A ladybug.
As a junior ranger, I promise to help protect. Congratulations, guys. There you go.